Today it's time for me to take the E-Flite Valiant to the dirt track and fly this one once more. The first time I did the dirt track, it was really fun. So just had to bring this another morning and do lots of takeoff and landings and just explore this RC airplane in this location. And I have these turbo timber wheels on. It's a really great modification on this Valiant because it will handle especially grass much better, but also like dirt surfaces. So let's go outside and get this one up in the air and just have some fun with it. Let's start off with some inverted flying. I know this Valiant just handles inverted fantastic. Absolutely no worries. It's a super easy and great plane to practice inverted flying as well if you just want to improve your flying skills. So even inverted loops, just really easy. It's more or less just flying in the right direction. And even with these turbo timber wheels, which are larger than the stock wheels, I don't think they add actually any drag that you will notice. And they do not add any weight as I've removed the wheel pants. And slow flying is just as great as with the original wheels as well. So let's get this one down then on the dirt. I do wish the Valiant had some LED lights that would make it really sweet looking RC airplane in the air as well. I think the speed and performance is very nice for being in 3S RC airplane. Speaking of size, I just noticed there is a kind of a bird flying over here, which is, I suppose it's just a similar size as this RC airplane. So it's not really a large RC airplane, this Valiant. I think it's a really good size. You can even continue to run a little bit on the ground. No worries, this one will nose over. So maybe an appropriate name for this RC airplane would be like the E-Flite Valiant Bush. That would be a really nice, sweet thing if E-Flite could make. This would make this RC airplane with at least the option to have these wheels. Because it's just another part in the E-Flite lineup, so shouldn't be too difficult to just make another version of this Valiant then. So this location is a closed horse racing track. Now it's just for recreational purposes.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Usually in the morning you are all alone, just a few dog owners.
Landing flat.
Just as easy to get this one down it is to take off. It doesn't require much power. It's really lightweight RC airplane, this Valiant. So I mean, just super well controlled inverted flying. Keep on doing it all day, just as long as the battery will last.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
You'll just have to flip it in the right side when you're about to land, but it's really able RC airplane. It's not too snappy, and I've actually struggled with doing snap rolls with this RC airplane because even though I have a maximum throw on the surfaces, I mean, I don't know if I want to do something else just to have it better snap roll performance, because now it's just a kind of mushy thing that happens when I do a snap roll. So doing touch and go with this RC airplane without any worries for nose over is just super fun.
Flaps up. Time remaining 3 minutes.
And I would consider this Valiant to be like in the same category as the Carbon Cub S2 and also the E-Flite Trojan T28 1.1, and that they are very lightweight and uncomplicated RC airplane. I think maybe like the build quality and the parts are a little bit less than many other E-Flite RC airplanes, like for instance like the Commander or Cherokee or RV7. They are like on the lower end, but all of them just flies great, and this is probably I would suspect that this is one of the easiest slow flying RC airplanes there are. I mean, you can just do these tight turns, don't have to go too speedy, just have some power when you turn, and it won't really stall on you, so it's a great thing for even for a beginner.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
And on a 2200 milliamp battery, you get a great flying time also. I think if you don't want to go at storage level, you can certainly do like 10 minutes at least. Usually I have set a timer for like 7 or 8 minutes.
Landing flaps. Flaps up. Time remaining 1 minute. Landing flaps.
Time's almost up. But this one does also feature an Avian EC with battery alarm, and I haven't experienced any battery alarm during this flight, and in most flights I don't have any battery alarm warnings. Maybe it's when I reach like
30 seconds.
8 or 9 minutes, then I can get a warning or two when I push the throttle. Time to get this one down the final time then. Very easy and forgiving RC airplane to land as well. To me at least, it's really worth it to have an easygoing RC airplane in your hangar. Just something that you can bring when you just want to have a relaxed flight, you don't really too worried about crashing or having any bad behavior. And this Valiant is just that RC airplane, because I mean it's just so really lightweight, and the flaps do slow down this RC airplane, and you can do so many like tight turns without this plane stalling. So I think overall it's just a great package. I would honestly just consider this one to be a perfect second RC airplane. Maybe not the first one, or maybe it could be the first one as well, but I think this as a second high wing RC airplane is just really fun. And then with these larger turbo timber wheels, which is totally worth it, I think you have an RC airplane that can handle almost any surface. So I mean, I will just continue to fly this one and keep it as long as it will survive, and just push it without worries, because it's just one of my favorite RC airplanes.